Yes.
I have a question that goes back to music.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned the lute, I believe, and the flute as being Islamic instruments.
That's right.
What about the guitar?
The guitar also is from Arabic guitarra, which was a Spanish thing. Yeah. Inevitably, there's no definitive form of any of these instruments until very recent times, and it has demonstrable Arabic precedent. Yeah.
Because I had a question about the concept of zero. I've read in several other places that zero was originally conceived of by Indians, Buddhists, perhaps Hindus, through the construct of being and nothingness, the void, and so forth. I was wondering if you could clarify that.
Short answer is that I don't know. I'm merely parroting the usual academic consensus, which is that it comes from the medieval Arab world, but very often you can find precedents further east. Like the invention of paper, for instance, which was taken up by the Islamic world, originally came from China, so it's possible that that came from further east.
I tend to teach it as coming through the Arabic world, but from India.
Yeah, I have to look that up.
You mentioned the great caravans, as many as 60,000 at a time. How did they possibly supply themselves?
Well, good question. The Silk Route, you can still travel it today. There have been various people who've gone along it on four-wheel drive vehicles, and you'll see huge cisterns which they'd reach at the end of each day's travelling. They would travel just in the morning and then pitch camp. And they would be supplied with water. They would have means of supplying themselves with food along the way as well. But those caravans were not as logistically problematic as the great Hajj caravans, which go from places like Syria in particular. It's known definitively that some of those caravans were a lot larger, and it's said that as many as 1 million people would travel on the big Hajj caravans. If they travelled individually, it might be dangerous because there were bandits in the desert and so forth, so they tended to go in one carry their food with them, yeah.